Students, this is your third video in relation to the chapter Acids, Bases and Salts. Now, in this particular video, we shall be covering about pH scale and its importance, universal indicators, and how to dilute an acid or a base. Now, normally, the pH of a solution will tell us how acidic or alkaline a solution is. Now, normally, with the help of a pH meter or a pH paper, we can measure the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. Now, the pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. Now, as far as we know, lower the pH, more acidic the solution is, higher the pH, more alkaline the solution is. pH 7 is considered to be neutral in nature. Now, as in when we discuss about this pH part, the whole concept is based upon hydrogen ion concentration. If the hydrogen ion concentration is more, the solution is going to have less pH. But this doesn't mean that it will not have OH minus ions. That ion will be also present. Similarly, if the pH value is 14 or 13, that means it is going to have more amount of hydroxyl ion concentration as compared to hydrogen ions. Now, in a similar context, as we discuss about a pH meter, we definitely have something called a universal indicator. Now, the universal indicator consists of a mixture of dyes that will change its color in different pH solution. Now, we can use the universal indicator to tell us the approximate pH of a solution. A brief idea we can get about it. Now, the universal indicator or pH paper will change its color according to the pH. Now, you can check out this in this particular figure, it is given. Now, similarly, when we talk about strong acids or weak acids, whatever is being discussed, when a strong acid or base will dissolve in water, nearly all the acids or basic molecules are going to dissociate into ions. Now, the greater the ability to dissociate, more potential the acid or base has for being dangerous because there are more ions available to react. On the other hand, when a weak acid or base dissolves in water, only a small fraction of the acid or base molecules will dissociate. That means it will partially undergo the dissociation and will release less number of ions which are present. Now, if the amount of ions is less, there is less potential for danger because the number of ions will be less to overall react. Now, once the whole concept is clear for this particular portion, you should understand what exactly we understand by dilution. Now, remember, dilution means the process by which water is being mixed up with an acid or a base to reduce its concentration. Now, normally, there are two specific methods by which we can undergo the dilution: acid to water or water to acid. Two ways are there, but we should look for the more safer version, that whenever we are adding very slowly acid to water and then keeping on stirring, that will not result in any kind of exothermic reaction to take place. On the other hand, if we add directly water to acid, there is a high chance that huge amount of heat might be released, an exothermic reaction will take place, and that will result in spilling of that particular acid into the body of the particular performer who is actually doing it. So that's a kind of a risky thing. So whenever we are undergoing dilution, concentration of H plus ions or concentration of OH minus ions is going to decrease. So this is all about this particular portion. We'll continue with the salt portion in our next video.